నమో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today is the last working day. You can say working day means, classes of our course on Sanatana Dharma, which is a 3 months course on covering various topics connected with Sanatana Dharma. And for the last 1 month, we are on yoga classes. So we have designed a feedback form which gives, it asks for the name of the speaker and also the subject, and also ask for your feedback on a scale of 1 to 10, and also gives you a provision for writing what is good and what is bad, what is for improvement, not bad, for improvement. So that way the feedback form is designed. We want to improve the course, seeing your feedback. So please do fill up, take little time and fill up that feedback form. It will be useful to the organizers. So now we'll start the class with Vande Mataram by Chala Chittibabu Garu and chanting Prarthana by Chavali Visalakshi Garu. Now, Chala Chittibabu Garu.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Supalam, Malaya Jasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajyosna pulakitayamini, pullakusumita drumadala shobhini, suhasini, sumadhura bhashini, sukhadam varadam mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Namaskar.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Now going forward, Chavali Visalakshi Garu, please chant Prarthana.
Alms to all. So let us meditate for a minute. Gently close your eyes, relax your body and mind, and bring your focus to your breath. Let's chant Omkara for 3 times. Om. 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 Om Gananan Tva Ganapatikum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashvanvannotibhisida Sadanam. Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinam Avitrayavatu. Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरुः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
ధన్యవాదములండి చాలా సారీ చావలి విశాలాక్షి గారు. Now let us request our Guruji, Dr. CSR Prabhu garu, to start the webinar.
All right. Good morning, all of you. Today we'll be discussing about the Shankha Prakshalana asanas and doing some of them. As I already informed to all of you, you have to keep your water ready to drink and do the asanas. Let me first explain what is Shankha Prakshalana. The word Shankha Prakshalana, two words are there. Shankha means conch. There is a Shankha inside our body, in the sense, starting from the mouth, going down here, and stomach and intestines round and round and round, like in a Shankha. And at the bottom, there is an opening that is called rectum. So top and bottom. So Prakshalana means thorough cleaning. If you have a Shankha, you put water in the top, and then it will come out in the bottom. That is, you put your water in the mouth, it will come out from the intestines, large intestines and rectum outside. That is motions. Water coming out from this Shankha in our body means getting motion. So what happens is that the food which you take goes through the entire alimentary canal for 17 hours, and finally the fecal matter is thrown out after absorbing the essence in the small intestines. The small intestines are about 32 feet long, 5 times the height of the person, and normally the food passes through all this, and sometimes some waste matter will stick on to the parts of the intestines or stomach, and if you don't get motion, for example, if you are not getting motion, that means the remnant fecal matter is remaining inside the large intestines. So any such remnants, when kept inside for a long time, they will become harmful, they will become poisonous, and they will cause many diseases like epilepsy or skin diseases and so on. So it is very essential that we clean our intestines. It is called Shankha Prakshalana. Last time we have done stomach cleaning, we have drank water and vomited out. But this time, when we were doing last time, we were drinking water in sitting position. Like we were drinking water like this. We were sitting in this position and we drank water. So that water will be maintained in the stomach itself and not allowed to go down the intestine. So if you drink water in the standing position like this, then the water will go down into the intestines. So that's why we are today, since we are not cleaning stomach, but we are cleaning the intestines. So we will drink water in standing position. So all of you are ready with water? Hello? I want some response. Who are all going to drink water now? Please come forward and confirm that you are going to drink water and do the. Okay,
I am ready, sir.
Okay.
Prabhu Garu,
Okay.
there is one
I am
person
ready, sir.
who is not
Yeah.
well. So
I'm
he
also
asked
ready,
me
sir.
what to do. I said, you come to the class and then talk to you.
Not well means what?
He had fever.
No,
And so
no.
he did the Prakshadana yesterday. I don't know why he did, but he did. So whether he should do it again or not.
No need. Just, he can observe.
Yeah.
You people are ready.
Right.
Can please mute your mics. Mute your mics.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now you you start drinking the water. 1 glass of water in standing position. You have to stand and drink that warm water with salt and be ready.
Just a minute.
Mute your mics. Okay, now you see I'm drinking the water. Okay, now in the standing position, you have taken water. So after that, you will be doing the first asana is sarpasana, which is like this. First lay down, then get up on hands, then look back, breathing out. Left, center, breathe in center, breathe out right. Six times left, 6 times right, total 12 times. That is sarpasana. Okay, if you are finished, then go to the second asana. Keep your feet together. Bend to the left, then breathing out and breathing in, come to the center again, breathing to the right, breathing out. Six times each. Now third is Katichakrasana. Keep your feet separate. 1 foot separate. One little more than 1 foot off. Then take your hands forward. Take deep breath in front and breathe out and swing back. Okay. If you cannot do 6 times, at least 4 times you should do each. And fourth is Udara Krishna. Sit like this on hands on the knees. This is our Kagas, in which we go to Indian toilet. Then bend forward, one leg while breathing out, and turn your head backwards. And breathing in compound. So 4 times, 6 times minimum. 4 to 6 times. 6 times is the standard. Okay. If you're finished, then go and take one more glass of water. Now take second glass. So drink second glass again, standing only. Then if you have taken second class, now again do all the 4 asanas. First is Sarpasana. So whenever you breathe out, you have to pull in the abdomen. Second is Urdhvasana. Pull in the abdomen when you breathe out. Third, Katichakrasana. Pull in the abdomen when you breathe out and go back. Then finally, fourth is Udaraka. Breathe out, turn back, breathe in. That's all over. Now go to Shavasana. All of you go to Shavasana. Relax deeply, loose body. Take deep breathing. Deep, long breath. Turn to the left. Come back to center. Turn to the right. Come back to center. Feel the breathing going in and coming out into various parts of the body. Feel the breathing prana going into hands, legs. Okay, slowly wake up and sit down. Don't expose yourself to cold. Cover up your body. Close all the windows and doors so that it will be warm enough. Have you all recovered fully? So this rest is required. Only 2 rounds we have done today. Actually, it is to be done many more rounds, but we have given only a sample feeling to you. It's not the full one. Or there are 2 versions in Shankha Prakshalna. One is the Purna Shankha Prakshalna, that is full Shankha Prakshalna. The other is Laghu Shankha Prakshalna. Laghu means we'll do only 4 rounds. And ours is more Laghu than Laghu. Laghu. That is, we have only 2 rounds today. So it is only giving you a feel. It's not real Shankha Prakshalna. So real Shankha Prakshalna will be done in the next level, advanced level course, Laghu. So the same thing is repeated, done more number of times. You can see body gets tired and you need to rest. And in those real Shankha Prakshalnas, today is only a mock. So we will be doing the full or Laghu, then we have the diet restriction also. You have to eat particular khichdi and rice and all that and sleep. So unless you sleep, the body will not recover. Any questions on Shankha Prakshalna till now? I'll go to theory part after this.
సార్ నమస్కారం సార్.
Hmm.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ మోకాళ్ళ ఆపరేషన్ అయిన వాళ్ళు కింద కూర్చోలేనప్పుడు ఆ 4th ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేయలేరు కదా సార్, దానికి ఏమైనా చిన్న ఎగ్జామ్షన్ అలాంటిది ఏమైనా ఉందా సార్?
ఎగ్జామ్షన్ అంటే ఏం లేదండి, అది అట్లా చేస్తేనే అది మోషన్ వస్తుంది, లేకపోతే సరిగా రాదు. బట్ మీకు ఎంత చేత అయితే అంతగా చేయండి పోనీ ఆ 4th one.
సరే, అంటే స్టూల్ మీద కూర్చొని కూడా ఏమైనా ట్రై చేయొచ్చా సార్?
స్టూల్ మీద కూర్చుంటే ఆ 4th ఆసన రాదు అది. సో యూ హావ్ టు స్కిప్ ది 4th ఆసన. సో వి ఆర్ నాట్ ఫిట్ టు డూ దట్. ఫస్ట్ యూ రీగైన్ యువర్ మొబిలిటీ.
మొదటి 3 సులభంగా చేస్తున్నాం సార్, సర్పాసనము 3 చేస్తున్నాము, 4వదే కొద్దిగా ఇబ్బంది అనిపిస్తుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ, ధన్యవాదాలు, నమస్కారం.
Next, any other question? Who is that person who has done yesterday and got fever today? How many rounds he has done yesterday?
He did not do Shankha Prashalna. I got a doubt and then asked him again, did you do Gajakarni or Shankha Prashalna? Then he said, no, I did Gajakarni. Then I said, you do the... then he says, actually he is not well. So he did Gajakarni to remove the plum. So he felt better. Then he said, I'm not that fully well. So then I said, okay,
Fine.
Right. He can.
So Gajakarni and Shankha Prashalna.
I'll ask him to talk. Arun Kumar Garu, you can unmute and talk.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Tell me.
Actually, I was suffering from cold and some cough, sir, and not feeling well. So yesterday, I tried this Gajakarni and got some relief. But still, I'm not actually fit, and I'm feeling some discomfort, sir.
No,
That's
fine.
why I'm
Don't do any yoga, just observe. So yesterday when you did Gajakarni, the phlegm came out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nearly half a glass quantity of film came out, and felt also some relief.
So it is very bad shape. Good that it came out, and fever also must have come down.
Actually, slight fever, sir, not that much, but cold and slight cough. And the water also came out from eyes also, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. See, actually, we have observed that when we perform Gajakarni, fever will come down by 2 degrees.
Yes, sir, yeah, maybe. No, I didn't observe it, but actually, I didn't have much fever. Slightly, 99.
Okay, fine. You take rest. And where are you located?
Hyderabad, sir.
Oh. Right, next. So Gajakarni can be used to treat. See, there is a treatment possible through yoga. Any complication like this, it will be useful to treat. Even stomach upset or gas or indigestion or acidity, ulcers. So Gajakarni can cure, and Shankapraksharana can cure constipation. Is there anybody here who has constipation? So constipation means not getting motion. So for them, this Shankapraksharana, even this today's sample, today is only a sample Shankapraksharana. Even this 1 round or 2 rounds will also be beneficial to those who have constipation. They can overcome. It's a treatment. Instead of taking Kayam Churnam and other, methods to get motion, right? A lot of people suffer with this problem. They'll be taking some other Isabgol and all that kind of stuff. So, instead of them, asthma kuda Gajakarni beneficial, correct? So Gajakarni cures asthma. After Gajakarni, you have to do Bhastrika pranayam. You know Bhastrika, right? What we have done abdominal breathing. Only these 2 items are enough to cure asthma. First is Gajakarni, second is Bhastrika. If you do these things, not daily. Daily you cannot do Gajakarni. You can do maybe once in a week or once in 4 or 5 days. Not more than, not daily you cannot do Gajakarni. It's not allowed. For asthma patients, you do Gajakarni once in 4 days and do pranayama, Bhastrika without fail every day. Then your asthma can be cured. Can you believe? You spend thousands of rupees and lakhs of rupees, go to so many doctors. They cannot cure, but we can cure. And similarly, the stomach problems, gastritis, ulcers. If you go to the Asian Institute of Gastroenterology, they'll loot you thoroughly, and they build big buildings out of that money which is looted from you. So the whole building can be closed. If not demolished, it can be closed and converted into a hotel. If everybody there who goes there performs Gajakarni and Shankapraksharana, then we can close all these hospitals.
Yeah.
There are some questions are there. What is that?
Sir, one thing, sir, are there any side effects for performing this Gajakarni, sir?
There are no side effects. You have to practice correctly. On that day, you should not drink buttermilk or curds, and you should drink only milk after finishing, after taking bath. All the steps. If you do steps correctly, then there are no side effects. But if you do all wrongly, then there will be side effects. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
The question in the chat box is that can we use any type of salt in water or only normal white salt and quantity, please? Kamal
Normal
Abdul.
salt, sodium chloride, just a pinch. In one glass, one chitikadu for one glass. For Gajakarni, of course, more, because we are drinking more water, 1 liter, 1.5 liter, we had put half spoon for the entire 1 liter or 1.5 liter. So
Sir.
any salt, normal salt only, we don't, not Saindhava Lavanam, pink salt is not correct. That is potassium chloride, that is different. Pink salt, black salt, all those things are not sodium chloride. So this is potassium. We want only sodium chloride for this. This is Samudra Lavanam, it is called. That is called Saindhava Lavanam. The rock salt is called Saindhava Lavanam. This is normal salt is called Samudra Lavanam. That is used in our cooking, right? ఉప్పు నీ ఉప్పు తినాలని అంటుంటారు, ఉప్పు లేకపోతే ఏమి బాగుండదు, రుచి ఉండదు, అది ఆ ఉప్పే. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ గౌతమ్ ముఖర్జీ. ఎస్, గో అహెడ్.
Namaskar, sir. I often develop a peculiar kind of gas. It so much so it sometimes pains. So suppose I'm walking, even then it can form. And I don't know when, like after taking limu pani also can happen, after taking lunch it can happen, or in empty stomach also it can happen. Why it is happening and what is the
No, are you doing Gajakarni?
No, Gajakarni I'm not doing that much.
Yeah, why you don't like it, or is there any prohibition in Kolkata?
Not prohibition. I cannot do certain postures actually. I'm not being able to do. So therefore.
No, only Gajakarni I'm asking. There is no asana there. You have to drink water while sitting on the ground in Khagasana and vomit. You have never done this?
No, vomit I never did.
Why do you feel any reason that is it prohibited or Bengalis or something?
I feel quite uneasy actually in doing so. And
No,
I thought
no,
at this I feel,
nothing. We have demonstrated the other day, right, in this course.
Yeah. I have seen all this, but
You guys, so many courses we have demonstrated, not only once, and you are attending all courses.
This I actually normally I do not do. I don't know.
No, nothing.
But is there any asana for that? Like Pavan Muktasana will help in this? But
Yeah, definitely. No, asanas are there.
Udyan.
Yeah, all of them will help, but the Gajakarni will be the maximum benefit.
Okay. I'll try it, sir, and I'll contact you.
Right.
Maybe he has a problem in sitting in the Khagasana. If he has a problem in sitting, then
No, I don't think he has a problem.
No, Khagasana, and then doing this, I'm not being able to do the one knee goes down, other is up, and this.
No,
is
that
I'm not
is
doing.
Shankar Prakshalana.
No, Gajakarni, normal Indian toilet pose. That is called Khagasana. That is called Khagasana. Khaga means bird. It's a bird pose. Bird is standing on the legs, right? So that is Khagasana, the Indian toilet pose. That you can do, I am sure, because you are very thin. Very fat people find it very difficult, and also those who have arthritis, they cannot sit like that. See, our Western toilet is the real culprit.
Yeah.
And because of people sitting in Western toilet, they develop new problems.
Right.
And the dining table is also a culprit. You should not sit on dining table to eat food. You have to sit on the ground and eat food. You should not sit on the Western toilet, but you should sit on Indian toilet. Because Indian toilet pose is an asana. Western toilet pose is a roga. So whether you want roga or you want yoga, it depends on you. So if you have yoga, then there is no roga. If you have roga, then there is no yoga. If you have any roga, that means there is no yoga. And if you are doing yoga, then there cannot be any roga. So now, as the age grows, body becomes rigid. But if you do sukshma, it will maintain fitness. And if you do the asanas, age has no effect. Kala vanchanam, you can cheat time. We have been cheating people, but now we should know how to cheat time. Cheating age. You should be fit and youthful. Like our Guruji at 97 years also, he was fit. I am 70 only. I am also fit. I am doing all the asanas. I don't think in the entire Indian population, there will be very few people who can do all the asanas after 70 years. But if you practice, you can maintain that. Practice makes perfect. So health is your birthright. Please remember, it's not that you are getting any special favor. It is your birthright.
Yeah.
There are some hospitals which are saying birthright. Birthright means they are talking of being born. My granddaughter was born. The name of the hospital is birthright. So, okay, fine. You have the right to be born, but after being born, what is that? What is your birthright? Your birthright is to be healthy. Like all these animals in the forest, they are healthy. There is no doctor in forest to give medicines and antibiotics and all that. So they are very healthy. So even in the villages, the people, of course, nowadays they are also getting corrupted like city people. People in the villages will be healthy because they are fit and they are doing agricultural activity and a lot of physical activity. So most of the health problems are only for citizens and more for netizens. Netizens will get many new problems which citizens didn't have previously. So citizens and netizens are the root cause of all problems in this world. Whereas the village people and the forest dwellers are very, very healthy. And the ultimate, fashion or ultimate, model for living a healthy life is to go to the forest. So the other day we had one conference of environment, Pragati Resorts. So there some people came from forest. So they are not tribals, they are our ex-citizens. There are some ex-citizens and ex-netizens who migrated to forest consciously and by design, by policy. So they migrated and they came and gave their experiences, how they feel and all that. So they're feeling great and all that, and they're migrating from one forest to the other. So some people who lived in the last 20 years forest itself, because that's the highest environment friendly zone. Just the opposite of Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Hyderabad, Bangalore. Complete pollution, there is no air to breathe, only gases are there. Whereas forest is the opposite. You can live a happy life. And village is the next best because it is near the forest. And cities are the worst. So citizens and the netizens are the worst in their life quality without their own realization. So now there is a fashion of people going to the forest and staying there. In fact, there's some people are getting awards, are given awards for going to forest and staying in forest. Anyway, so why I'm telling about forest is that originally, if you remember all the asanas, they are named after animals. Even this Khagasana, in the bird pose, then Mayurasana, and then so many asanas are, and then your Gajakarni is also. Why they are named after? Why they are named after animals? Anybody can give correct answer.
Because it's a natural pose.
No, they have copied. Our yogis have copied from the animals.
Yeah.
Animals have the natural pose, I said. They whatever they do they do in the natural.
Yeah. So
Mandukasan, Vatsasan, Markatasana, everything, all that.
Yeah, because why? Because our fellows see the two subjects are there. One is yoga and other is Ayurveda. So all the yoga people, they were living in caves in forests. Jain Munis and other yogis. So they learned from animals that particular pose. So they started practicing those postures like animal, which is naturally doing it. And like Gajakarni, for example. So whenever the elephant, our friend elephant, gets some stomach upset, like all of us get, by eating in five-star hotel or any marriage. You go to the marriage and come back, you have a stomach upset. So then our TV advertisement say, take Eno and take this and take that tablet and all that nonsense. Whereas the elephant, it doesn't have any tablets and dispensaries and doctors, luckily, inside the forest. So animal will go to the water tank, water body, and drink all water and then vomit. And that is what is observed by our yogis who are staying in forest. Those days only some yogis will stay in the forest. Nobody else will stay, except tribals, of course, will stay. Whereas today, it is a kind of a special project, a special fancy practice to go to the forest. It's called trekking, and then forest, live in the forest, and they'll charge you 10,000 rupees per day for allowing you to stay in the forest because there's a hotel near the forest. So this, whereas these people just went and stayed in the caves. So there they observed this thing, Gajakarni, the elephant doing this, and so they copied. So what you have done on the other day, Gajakarni, is nothing but that, copying the elephant. So similarly, they copied so many practices of animals. But then there are some others, the tribal people who are living in forest, they copied the medical practices of the animals. Like, the animal, if it gets some, it has some problem, it will go and eat particular plant. Like, you have this aloe vera. So, digestive. By the way, Gautam Mukherjee, is a good suggestion I can give you. Eat aloe vera gel. Okay. So, aloe vera gel, either you can buy in the shops, or even better, you eat natural. In my house here, this bungalow here, I have at the top a lot of aloe vera. Those who want, I'll give free.
But in aloe vera, are there two types? One is sweet and another is quite bitter kind of thing.
No. The sweet and all, it's not possible. There is no sweet aloe vera. It is only more bitter or less bitter. It's not possible to have a sweet aloe vera. So it doesn't matter as long as it is grown in a.
There is no side effect if it is bitter, isn't it?
No, bitter is the better one.
Is it?
So bitter, that because bitter and better are having only one letter difference.
Yeah.
So, like even our Karela. Yeah. Karela is bitter, but it is better. So,
can we take this aloe vera by skinning out the outer layer?
Yes, you have to remove the skin and gel will be there inside.
That
So
raw
I
we
take
can
every day.
consume.
I take every day.
Raw we can
aloe vera. If you take aloe vera gel every day, your digestive system will be very good. Nowadays in Hyderabad, there are big businesses going on this.
Yeah, aloe vera.
If you go to Indira Park, there is a big cart, they are serving aloe vera juice 40 rupees for this much. So it is a big business. And in fact, they have got aloe vera juice and Karela juice and all possible juices. There are about 100 types of juices they are offering. In any park you go, major park like Indira Park, even in Bangalore, I've seen, you just come out of the park, you will find those vendors. They'll give you neem juice and Karela juice and Lauki juice and cucumber juice, any juice on earth. You can drink mixture also. and they'll charge you 40 rupees or something, and that will be very helpful. Now it is a big fashion. Hundreds of people, thousands of people are taking these juices because they cannot go to the forest, you see. So they went to the garden instead of forest. That's why the garden is called Upavana. Vana is forest. Upavana, that means a sample forest. So they go to the garden morning for walk, and then they have to eat those leaves which the animals eat. What the animals do, they will go and eat some leaves. So these fellows don't have ability to eat leaves directly from the tree. So they'll go to these shops which are right in front of the gardens and parks. Indira Park, you come and see, and they'll drink those juices. No, aloe vera gel per day, see, just a little bit this much. That's good enough. I'll give you a guarantee. Just morning, if you take aloe vera juice or gel, I'm talking of the natural one, not the medical shop. Medical shop thing, they'll charge a lot of money, hundreds of rupees for this much. They'll. Whereas the natural one, if you have it in your house, you can eat it free. So if you drink that aloe vera juice morning, you'll feel so good, so whole body will be smoothened and skin also will be improved. So Gajakarni once in a week or once in 4 days for asthma patients, and for normal people once in a week. Our Guruji, Dikshitruji used to ask, suppose somebody goes to meet him. The first question he'll ask him is, he will not say, how are you and all that. He'll say, did you do Gajakarni, yes or no? So that's the first question he'll ask. So if you say yes, that means you are healthy. There's no need to ask, how are you? So you will ask only whether you did Gajakarni or not. And then the second thing he will do is, all right, now that you have come, now I'll put your this Sutraneti into your nose. He will first make the fellow do the Jalaneti, then he will put the thread into the nose, and that nose will be cleared. Whosoever goes will be made. All the relatives who go to his house on Sankranti day, they will be asked to do Gajakarni in the house, all the relatives. So then some of them used to run away. They don't want to do all this. But many of them did it. And even while traveling, those days we had to wait in the railway station for half an hour. So on the platform itself, we used to make people do Jalaneti and Sutraneti, and so and on the tank band he'll come, and so he was so crazy, so to say. That's how he was popularizing yoga those days. We are talking of 60s and 70s. Nobody wanted to do yoga at those days. Nobody wants to learn yoga those days. Now everybody wants to learn. We're lucky that people have become highly health conscious. Go to any park, you'll find thousands of people. By the way, this winter season, if you go for parks and walking and all, you'll get fever and everything. That's why this walking business is not suitable like in rainy season and winter season. Whereas yoga can be practiced inside the house. There's no need to go anywhere. And so the point I'm trying to make is that these tribals who are staying in the forest, they have observed the animals eating particular plants like aloe vera, or they will eat some other plant or some other plant. Like this, we have this moringa, munakkaya, munaga chettu aku. That is the ultimate. It is supposed to be a super food. Can you believe? There are Superman. Moringa juice is ultimate. Any disease it will cure. And of course, we have the tippatiga, that is guduchi, which is growing everywhere. That was used to overcome COVID also. It has got tremendous resistance power. And by the way, if you eat one amla every day, you will be free from all diseases, whole life, and it will longevity also. It is a rasayanam. It will produce longevity, and old age will be over. Either direct raw amla, or in the worst case, murabba of amla, or the chutney of amla. First thing in the food item in a day should be amla. So those who don't have direct amla, or those who don't have murabba, they can eat amla chutney in their rice, with few drops of cow ghee every day morning, that will keep you perfectly fit. For the simple reason that amla is the highest source of vitamin C and vitamin. There is no better than that. So in the forest, all these tribals, they were watching all these things, how the animals are behaving, how their animals maintaining their fitness and health, perfect health. So they observed with different plants and being eaten by animals for different purposes. Then they started using those plants for humans. I'm giving you the history. I'm giving you the history of medicine. And then what happened? All our citizens, the netizens were not there at that time, only citizens were there. People like us, they all wanted to learn how to practice medicine. So they went to, Guduchi is nothing but Gulai, So these intelligent people like us, academicians, who are called Brahmins also, they went into the forest and they sat with the tribals. Tribals cannot read or write, but these people can read and write. So they observed the tribals who copied from animals and they started writing down. And that is what is Ayurveda. The whole of Ayurveda is nothing but that. This fact, what I told you, is mentioned in the Dhanvantari Nigantu. Nigantu is a materia medica containing all the details of all plants. Close your, mute your mics. So this Ayurveda was created by recording black and white in Sanskrit the observed properties of medicinal plants and herbs. There are about 2,000 and beyond 2,500 plants in the forest, in Himalayas, in Vindhyas, and everywhere. So all this was recorded over centuries from the animals and tribals. Do you know this? And then what happened? All these medicinal plants are being used in Ayurveda. You go to any Ayurvedic doctor, he will use medicinal plants only. All Ayurvedic medicines which you are getting in market, they are all nothing but plant products. Then what happened about 250 years ago? I mean, this practice of using medicinal plants was going on for thousands of years. So recently, 150 years ago, the first that malaria and all that. So what they did, they isolated the what is called the active element in that plant. So that after isolating it, they started manufacturing in the factory. And that is the allopathy medicine. What are allopathy medicines? They are nothing but copies or duplicates of the original active element in the plant. See, like, if you go to Delhi, some places, all duplicate mall will be available. Rolex, duplicate watches, everything duplicate. So allopathy is like a duplicate. So duplicates will never be original. Duplicates will never be as perfect, as good quality as original. Like even Maruti car parts, original is different, duplicate is different. Original will be much more costly. So the allopathy is a duplicate medicine. So they try to identify the essential active element in the active molecule in that particular plant, and they in the lab, and then they produce a factory. It's called medicine, allopathy. It is all bogus because they are missing the other elements. Like if you take a particular plant, there will be so many elements. It's a mixture. It's never be a single molecule. So the other ingredients, they will be balancing the effects of this particular single active ingredient, so that no side effect will be there, and therefore the results will be better. Whereas in allopathy, those other things are removed. Only the single molecule is isolated and it is fabricated, manufactured in the factory and given. Then it will have side effects. You understand now what I am telling? In Ayurveda, there is no single molecule concept, isolation. It's a mixture. Whereas in allopathy, it is a single molecule. That is the reason why side effects are coming. And in Ayurveda, which is just plant extract, herbal medicine, of course, assuming it is herbal medicine, assuming it is purely done, assuming it is correctly done. Of course, a lot of people may not do correctly, may not have, but we can't say. Like sometimes there are poisonous things, like in some Chyawanprash made by some company, there was some lead found. Lead is poisonous. All kinds of things happen. That is a separate issue. So that's why the best thing is natural herbal treatments. Of course, even better is yoga because there is no herbal treatment also in yoga. In yoga, only air and water and salt. Only three things are used. So by practicing this yoga, you don't need any medicine. You can be perfectly healthy. Vapukrushatvam, vadane prasannata. Vapukrushatvam means thin body. Vadane prasannata, nada sphutatvam, nayane sunirmale, no specs. Arogata, bindujayam, agnideepanam, good digestive power. Nadi vishuddhi, hatha yoga lakshanam. These are the characteristics. What more you want? You can live 100 years or more if you practice Hatha Yoga, what we are covered in this course. And of course, for those who don't practice yoga and those who are citizens and netizens, they will have to go to medication. And that is Ayurveda is the easiest. Homeopathy is also similar to Ayurveda because plant extracts are taken and the sugar-coated pills they are covering. So the allopathy is artificially created medicine, which is copycat, duplicate of the natural elements. And therefore it will have side effects. Any questions on this, whatever I talked today? How much time we have?
We still have a bit of time. Sujit Kumar, you wanted to talk? Dr. Sujit Kumar?
Namaste, Namaste Guruji.
Yes.
I just wanted to know what is the difference between the yoga as such and hatha yoga. Is there any specific differentiation?
No. Yoga is a generic word. There is Hatha Yoga, there is Raj Yoga, there is Bhakti Yoga, there is Karma Yoga, there is Jnana Yoga, there is Mantra Yoga, there is Laya Yoga. All are yogas. Okay? So, Hatha Yoga means specific yoga, which is for the physical fitness, physical health, physical body. It's not aiming at directly at salvation and jnana and moksha and all those things. It is a limited aim for the health purpose. So it will have treatments, it will have therapies, it will have cleaning, it will have postures, it will have breathing techniques, it will have exercises. So this is called Hatha Yoga. But as technically speaking, the word Ha and Tha, Hatha, they refer to the Surya Nadi and Chandra Nadi. Surya Nadi is on the right side and Chandra Nadi is on the left side in the body. Sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, which are getting balanced through the practice of yoga. By practicing the Hatha Yoga, what I explained to you, the Hatha Yoga Lakshanam, those characteristics can be achieved. Vapukrushatvam. First is thin body, no obesity. Vadane prasannata, nadasphutatvam, nayane sunirmale, arogata, bindujayam, that means controlling the sperm. Agni deepanam, high digestive fire. Nadi vishuddhi, nervous system being perfect and nadis being purified. These are the characteristics of Hatha Yoga. So here we have not mentioned moksha, jnana, all those things, right? So that is the Hatha Yoga, which is physical. But it becomes the first step because, as Kalidas said, Shariram Adhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhana. If your body is fit, it becomes an instrument for achieving anything higher. Suppose you are not fit, you are having all kinds of health problems. Then you take all kinds of medicines. Some people, one of my aunts used to be there. She used to take allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, everything all together. So if you are in that condition, then you cannot achieve anything really big. You cannot achieve moksha and all that is far away. because you are suffering pain and with this and with that and all that. So this becomes a prerequisite. So if you are fit and healthy and no diseases and you are very energetic, youthful, then you are a successful Hatha Yogi. Then you are fit for higher yoga, that is spiritual level, Raja Yoga, Royal Yoga, which is going into the meditation. Yesterday I covered meditation, and then into absorption, samadhi, and then through that discovery of the ultimate truth, jnana, and then you go into jnana yoga, then you get liberation. You will not be born again. And when you are alive, you can be free, liberated. That is the whole purpose finally, moksha. All darshanas, all yogas, all siddhantas, all philosophies are aiming at what? Moksha, nirvana. And same thing in other Abrahamic religions, stop with what is called Jannat, heaven. They don't have the concept of moksha, they are not so advanced. Okay, they say you feel happy and good, that's enough. That is heaven. So, this is the first step towards heaven. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I think there are no more questions.
I'll cover some theory today, the last day today, theory,
Right.
last course
Yeah.
theory.
Okay.
There is called, what is called the values. We have a unit in our notebook. You all, I hope you're all able to read the notes. Course 1, unit 9, one of the last items, in fact, the second last item, and second last or final item. So there we have this values, final item. So this is the page 79 of the notes, volume 1. Only volume 1 is in the syllabus for the first batch, first level. So life is valuable. That's the first thing. So what is a value? Value is associated with what fulfills or has the capacity of fulfilling the needs of man, which might be physical, psychological, or spiritual. So the concept of value is gaining importance because of the present unwholesome condition of the society, where higher values are given scant recognition. Of late, there is a recognition on the value of value. So what are the values which are worthy? Like, health is a value proposition. Happiness is a value proposition. Honesty is a value proposition. Integrity is a value proposition. So similarly, now the society has reached a stage where all kinds of junk and trash becomes important and all valuable things are becoming unimportant. So the life is valuable. Life has a value. People who want to commit suicide, they'll try to go and jump into a lake like Hussain Sagar. There's a big board written there. Don't commit suicide. And life is valuable. A human life is a precious thing. Like, when you have a baby born, everybody will kiss and cajole and come, value. The value proposition of human life. So life is a value and it is not accidental, having no purpose or aim. A lot of people have this problem. They don't know why they are living. So either they will be depressed to go and commit suicide, or they'll say, I'm waiting for my death. There are people who have put, their WhatsApp, that main slogan, I'm waiting for my death. Like this they have put. I've seen such people. So that means they are depressed and they are not having any happiness or value in life. So this feeling of being valuable to the is the cornerstone of self-respect. To be able to live an important, you feel that you are important and you are valuable, precious. Your life is precious. You are precious. So when one considers valuable, then only one will take care of oneself in all ways that are necessary. Otherwise, there's no point in living. If you feel that, kya hai, what is this nonsense? Better to die. This kind of attitude, the depression, it's all part of depression. In psychiatry, we have many disorders. What is important to notice that you have the bodily, physical disorders. You have diabetes, you have asthma, you have high blood pressure, you have arthritis, knee pains. They're all physical. Similarly, mental disorders are also there. Do you know this? Some people, kya rakha hua hai zindagi mein, just no need, no point in living life like this. This kind of attitude. This is depressive attitude, psychological disorder. Psychological disorders, most popular and common thing is depression. Just, you're depressed for everything, what is this? So much of cold here. What is the point? So a lot of people are depressed due to cold. Of course, weather also has an effect. In countries like England, there is no sunlight at all. And so people are always depressed. In India, a lot of sunlight is there, a lot of activity is there, brightness is there. And when you have a house with children, children will never be depressed. Children will be very active. Children will be very forthcoming, positive. So looking at children, even babies or small children, the parents and grandparents, they become positive, enthusiastic about life. Children are very enthusiastic. They have very positive attitude. They have great value for life. So now that is why you require to have company of children. Then you see these the other mental disorders are, first is depression. If depression, like a lot of people are, you don't know because they look all right normally, but they are actually having depression. Like this our Padukone, that film star, she attempted suicide many times. So finally, when somebody asked her why you are committing suicide, she gave all depression answers. Depression, it is a psychological disorder, disease. So, of course, in the extreme sense, it will lead to suicide. Deepika Padukone, I'm talking. She openly talks about suicide, depression. She gives interviews on that. That is another funny thing. And then she takes drugs, of course. She was caught also in one drug case. All the film stars take drugs because they have depression. So the psychological disease, it is a psychological disease to have depression. And depression can be in many, many forms. Normal, very ordinary depression, or more intense depression or extreme depression leading to suicide. Like somebody tried to get IIT seat, but he didn't get, or IAS he didn't get, so he'll get depressed. Or somebody died, so you get depressed. So the important point to note is, depression, when is kept for a long time, suppressed, suddenly it will burst out into aggression. So they want to take revenge. They want to kill people. They want to do this. They want to do that. They'll talk all kinds of violent things. Because this aggression is the opposite of depression. It will be coming out. Depression suppressed will burst out as aggression, violence. So these are all mental diseases, mental disorders, and also other mental disorders, as our Swamiji Sinanand Bhakti used to tell. Greed for money. I want more money, more money, more money. What will you do? You don't know what will you do, but you go on. That's a disease, mental disease. And similarly, there are mental diseases where people oppress others. They will do ragging. I just went to Warangal there, the Kakatiya University. 80 students are suspended for ragging, and all of them are females. I was really shocked. 80 females suspended for ragging their own juniors. So these are all mental diseases and disorders. Lust, greed, jealousy. In fact, these feelings will lead to physical disorders, asthma or some other things. They can be caused by such negative emotions. So now the point I'm trying to make is that the attitude, and your attitude determines your altitude. And there's a word Vyadhi in Sanskrit, which if you break the Sandhi inside, it will be V plus Adhi. Vishesha Adhi. Adhi means mental disorder. That means thinking, worrying, or getting angry, irritation. Not very positive, but negative emotions. So extreme negative emotions result in diseases. Vyadhi. V plus Adhi is equal to Vyadhi. If you are having extreme anger, it will result in hypertension, heart disease. If you are having depression, if you are having greed, too much selfishness, jealousy, or each one of them results in particular diseases. So Adhi Vyadhi Nivarana, that's what Adhi first has to be removed. That is mental disorder. These are all disorders. Negative emotions are all rog hai. They are rogas, manasika rogas. So because of that, people have depression and they don't see the value of life. Life is valuable for achieving some higher ideals, highest of which is God realization. So in fact, the great thing about Indian philosophy is that Indian philosophy says, you are God. Tattvamasi. But you don't know. You think you are man. Not only you are man, but you are animal also sometimes. And sometimes you are demon also. A lot of people want to behave as if they are demons, rakshasas, asuras. Or some people behave like they are animals. The animal instincts are there. And some people behave only as humans, normal humans. So, whereas actually the Shastra says, Upanishad says, Shruti says, you are divine. Quite a difference between being divine, you are God, godly, and being human. Quite a bit of difference. And then being animalistic, and then being demonic also, violent and all. You see so many people outside, what they are doing. They are asuras, asuri pravritti. So, same person can go to different states. So, if you want to go to the highest state, that is divine, being divine, like Swami Vivekananda said, every being is potentially divine. Tattvamasi, you are the divine power, you are God. But then you don't want to accept that, you don't want to believe it, you don't want to even recognize it, or even try to recognize it, but you want to be, either be human or subhuman. Subhuman means animalistic, or even subhuman means demonic. So people are, so value in life, values in life will elevate you. Uddhared atmanatmanam, how to elevate yourself. So wealth ideals such as acquiring wealth, power, position will not give real meaning to life. Some people, a lot of people, I know one person, a very famous professor, and he had a lot of reputation, awards, everything. He's in Australia, and he's number one in some of the subjects in computer science technology. And then suddenly he turned into Krishna, ISKCON, and he became very intensely involved in it. Now he is a pracharak of ISKCON. He gives lectures. He is a philosopher. People give, he became a guru kind of. So what he realized is that without the spiritual dimension in life is incomplete, or you feel depressed. There's nothing much. Kya karna hai? You got money, you got houses, you got properties, you got papers, you got books, you got recognition, name, fame, but still you are not happy. So that means there is something different. Happiness is not related to all these things. It is related to spiritual path. So, in fact, in Potana's Bhagavatam, he has written certain poems. Andhendu Udayamul Mahabadhira Shankaravamul Moka Sadgrantha Patanamu Sad Kritagnavadi Bandhutwambulu Lubdha Dravyamulu Bhasmahavyamulu Hari Bhakti Varjita Rikta Vyartha Samsara. Andhendu Udayamul Mahabadhira Shankaravamul. And what does it mean? Is a blind man. Can you see Chandini, Venela with the moonlit nights? He cannot, and he can never enjoy. And there is a deaf man. If you shout with Shankham and play music and all that, he cannot enjoy. Mahabadhira Shankhara Napumsaka Vadhu Kanksha. There is an important person. Will he ever enjoy a bride first night and all that? Mahabadhira Shankhara Napumsaka Vadhu Kankshal Krutaghravani Bandhutwambulu. There are ungrateful relatives. There is no real relationship. It's a fake. Lubdha Dravyamulu. And a cheat will take away your money, or a thief. Bhasma Havyamulu. If you put ghee, havan in a ash, there is no fire. You are putting havans. Bhasma Havyamulu, Lubdha Dravyamulu, Rikta Vyardha Samsaramul. Wasteful lives. Who, for whom? Hari Bhakti Varjita Rikta Vyardha Samsaram. A person who has no bhakti, who has no spirituality, Hari Bhakti, his life will be like that. It's a waste. So, Andhendu Dayamul Mahabadhira Shankharavamul Moka Satgrantha Pathanamul Napumsaka Vadhu Kanksha Krutaghravani Bandhutvambulu Lubdha Dravyamul Habhasmahavyamul Hari Bhakti Varjita Rikta Vyardha Samsaram. Vyarth ho gaya. Life has become a waste. So instead of that, if you take the spiritual path, life is more valuable than anything in this world, since it is human life that gives value to everything. Like a small baby, a small child, he's not bothered how much money is there for happiness. He's happy, naturally he's happy. He's a right to be happy. And intrinsic and instrumental values are there. Everything that possesses the capacity to directly fulfill some need of man is intrinsic value. A book is of instrumental value, and the ideas contained in it are of intrinsic value, since they enrich the personality if properly assimilated. Our course, for example, is a value proposition. That's why you are attending this course. And you know the sale value and the real value. A lot of people have a high sale value, like a film star. You'll have a lot of sale value, but real value is something different. And now, what are the various values? Moral values, aesthetic values, educational values, ethical values, spiritual values, and living values. So, different types of values are there. You can read this notes more thoroughly. There's not much time to discuss everything in detail. And we have other things like cooperative values, cooperation, mutual benefits. That's why the cooperative movement was there, cooperative activities there, and freedom as a value statement, and freedom at 3 levels: within the individual, within groups, and within nature. So that is moksha, means freedom. Actually, moksha can be interpreted differently. Not only what happens after death, but while you are alive. Jivan mukti is while you are alive. How you are able to get the feeling of freedom? That freedom from what? Freedom from misery, freedom from problems, freedom from dukkhas. Trividha dukkha nivrittirachanta purushartha. 3 types of miseries and sorrows. How to get freedom? How to be happy? So these are all the value analysis. Freedom from bondage, and responsibility as a value. Parent responsibility, teacher responsibility, student responsibility, politician responsibility, individual responsibility. And then you have happiness, love, and peace. Happiness is a value statement. Pursuit of happiness. And pursuit of love as happiness of mind and love value statement. If you are not having love in your life, then your life will be a waste. Like I told you that poem from Bhagavad Purana. So bhakti starts with love. So if you are able to experience love from your mother, from your father, from your teacher, from your children, from your students, from your friends. I have a friend, every morning he will put a message to me. Good morning, Prabhu. He is in a different city. He is my school friend. He was a friend, classmate in 3rd class. But every morning he puts that message. So there is value proposition. My mother's love is highest. Nobody can replace mother's love. Mother's love is closest to divine love. And next, of course, is wife's love, children's love, and love for nation, love for country, love for language, love for state, love for food. And a lot of people have a lot of love for food. That's a very common, popular thing. At least you have that love, that is good enough. But the food may not love you. You only love food. But I'm talking of where you are getting loved. When mother loves you, that is highest love. When children love you, your wife loves you, your disciples love you, your guru loves you. That is great love. Not that only you love food and food doesn't love you. Food cannot love you. You only love food or ice cream or sweets, but they don't love you. Similarly, one way love is of no use. It has to be two-way. And basis of true love is what is called true love. True love is different from just love. Okay, I like ice cream. I love ice cream. That is not true love. True love is what you experience from your mother or from your teacher, guru, or from your children. Or no, finally, peace is a value state. So, Shantamaleka Saukhyamule. You are not able to be peaceful. Whatever money you have, whatever position you have, whatever wealth and property you have is of no use. It's a waste. Without peace, there is no happiness. Peacefulness initially begins with a few angry, forceful thoughts, which are then expressed in words and in some instances escalate into uncontrolled proportions if violence. Emphasis is placed on the value of peace precisely because the whole world is disturbed. There is no peace. That's why in Vedic mantras we have Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. 3 times. Adi Bhautika, Adhyavika, Adhyatmika. Promise of peace given hope, gives hope, but like a piece of quicksilver, it sometimes seems slippery and evasive. So people are, there are some people who declare wars saying that they are working towards peace. I don't know how they are going to get peace because of war, because it must be the calm after storm. After the war, there will be a lot of peace till the next war, right? Between individuals also. So you require wisdom to get peace within yourself, with others. Like there's a statement in Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter, Esman no dvijate loko, loka no dvijate cheha. A person who doesn't create restlessness and disturbance of peace to others and will not be disturbed when others cause similar disturbance to him, he is the best. Then there are values like humility. Gandhi is famous for his humility. His greatness was his humility. Then trusteeship and non-ego. And respect is the most thing. Once you respect others, people respect you. People crave for respect. Even children, even your wife. If you give respect, they will respect you. Respect is to be respect as a value statement. Please read this valuable lines. I'm not reading it for you now. And why conflict comes? Conflict is initiated when awareness of one's original nature and the original nature of the other one is lacking. As a result, external negative influences rule supreme over respect. You know, when you travel in a bus, you suppose you hit your hand or leg to your neighbor, you'll say, I'm sorry. But will you say that to your wife? Will you say that to your son? Will you? They have also been hurt and hit by you on so many occasions. So the best thing to do is to say sorry. I regret. In fact, when I was transferred from my post in NIC Hyderabad, I called everyone for a big meeting and told them I'm very sorry if I have caused you any kind of pain during my tenure in this office. A lot of people do it. Many IAS officers also do it. so that at least the anger they have will be reduced, if not eliminated. Like KCR never said sorry to anybody. He was removed by the people, because so many people got hurt by him in so many ways. And respectful environment has to be created in the house, in the life. Of course, honesty is the highest. Honesty is the best policy, highest of values, and simple living and high thinking. Simplicity. To summarize these values, there is a poem in English, 18 itis: serenity, regularity, absence of vanity, sincerity, simplicity, veracity, equanimity, fixity, non-irritability, adaptability, humility, tenacity, integrity, nobility, magnanimity, charity, generosity, purity. Serenity, regularity, absence of vanity, sincerity, simplicity, veracity, equanimity, fixity, non-irritability, adaptability, humility, tenacity, integrity, nobility, magnanimity, charity, generosity, purity. So practice daily these 18 itis. You will soon attain immortality. You will abide in infinity and eternity. You cannot learn this in a university. This is not my own song. It is song authored by Swami Shivananda, who was the founder of Divine Life Society. So simplicity, tolerance, and unity. Finally, everything leads to unity, and unity is strength. And so, with all these values, you get harmony, and harmony is happiness. So we stop here. Om. Yeah, I finished.
Okay. Dhanyavadamanandi. Today is the special class of all, is the highlight of this 3 months course. The last day is marked with, definite speciality in this particular class. We learned kriyas, we learned many things. Thank you so much. And let us thank all the gurus and especially Prabhu Garu for, of course, you get an opportunity in valedictory speech also, function also. But nevertheless, now I request all of you to say and your feelings or your feedback. Okay, Pantul Garu.
నమస్కారం గురుగారు. గురువులందరికీ నమస్కారం.
చెప్పండి.
Really, I felt very happy and very fortunate to have to attend these classes. Personally, I am benefited with yoga is that about 6-7 years back, I met with a small accident, because of which my right shoulder joints were dislocated, and I could not able to shift my hand fully back to this shoulder. Because I practice this yogas, now I can bring back my hand to the shoulder without any pain. Without any pain, sir. Really, I'm feeling very, very happy. And also I could able to twist the entire hand. Earlier, it was not like that. I used to get little.
We are very happy that you got that benefit. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Because of this Sushma Vayama and this other exercise told by Ravi Kumar sir, I get this relief. Apart from that, I could not able to sit comfortably in the Kaga asana. Now I am climbing up to 75% level. If I practice it, I hope I will reach 100%.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Excellent.
And also, I am have little bit of effort and practice in this Mula Mutra, Mula Bandhana.
Mm-hmm.
That I also am reaching, sir. And apart from that, this Veda and Vedanta and all gurus, they told very, very, very excellent classes. All participants, I hope, are benefited a lot. And we look forward to attend many classes and took part in this your esteemed organization. Thanks, one and all. Long live VSS. Long live VSS.
Okay, thank you, Pantal Garu, Ravindra Kumar Sharma Garu.
Thank
Now,
you, sir.
now,
Sir, if you permit me, I will take small leave. I have to drop my tractor nearby bus stop, sir.
please, sir.
Right, sir. Thank you.
BRC Murthy Garu.
నమస్కారం గురువు గారు. చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు. ఇవాళ ఇంత ఇన్ డెప్స్ లో చాలా మనకి హ్యూమన్ లో ఇంత ఎలాంటి మార్పులు జరగాలి, ఎలాంటివి అంత మన కల్చర్ లో ఉన్న విశేషాలు, మన హెల్త్ పాయింట్స్ చాలా చెప్పారు. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్. అలాగే ఆర్గనైజర్స్ ఈ 3 నెలల కోర్సు చాలా బాగా కండక్ట్ చేసి కల్న బాబు గారు, సిసి బాబు గారు అందరూ పాపం ఓపిక్గా, ఇంకొక మేడం చాలా ఓపిక్గా పాపం అన్ని 3 నెలలు గైడెన్స్ ఇచ్చి చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అందరికీ.
There is no papam in this, only punyam. There is no papam in this, only punyam.
బాగా కష్టపడి తీసుకొని
Yeah. Anybody else? Okay, thank you so much. Inshallah, clear now. Yeah. Chapel, you want to say something more? You are saying something, but you are muted.
చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ ఆర్గనైజర్స్, చాలా ధన్యవాదాలండి.
Okay.
థ్యాంక్స్ సో మచ్.
నమస్కారం అండి. నమస్తే గురువు గారు. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. చాలా బాగుండింది సెషన్. అదంతా ముఖ్యంగా థియరీ పార్ట్ అండ్ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ యూ కవర్డ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ ద టాపిక్స్. ఐ వెంట్ త్రూ ద నోట్స్ అండ్ దెన్ ద సూక్ష్మ వ్యాయామ ఫోటోస్, ఆల్ దట్, అండ్ ఐఎమ్ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ యాజ్ మచ్ as possible, గురువు గారు. Really very nice session and thank you so much, Andy. I really wanted to thank you bottom of my heart. Thank you. It was very nice.
What's your name?
Manisha. I'm Manisha Josila. I attended artificial intelligence that seminar also, sir. She conducted
yes,
in Narayanguda online.
Yeah. So that, yeah. So what do you
Thank
do?
you so much. I'm actually right now a housewife, but I worked in software industry as a quality assurance engineer, and I retired took voluntary retirement as a senior general manager position in that position actually, and I worked with Motorola, HSBC, that such organizations.
Great. Okay. Very good.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
All the best.
Okay, Kamal ji.
Yes, sir. Because today is the final day, so I would like to thank everyone who were there and who have participated, as well as who has taught all of us. Because when I started this course, it was like I was totally was not sure whether I'll be continuing the course or not. Because at that time it was not sure what I am actually expecting in the course. But slowly, because of my job and all, it was very hard for me to cope up with the timings, because when we start, it's almost midday here. So slowly, when we started the course, I have to change my jobs around. So I have to start my jobs at around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the night. Just to just to be present for the course. And also I have to start my jobs in the afternoons so that I can be here in the course. And I'm really mega thankful to all of you, especially Prabhu sir. It was all your you can say inspiration and all your wordings that has changed the whole world. And I'm really thankful to each one of you, sir. All teachers were really nice, and I really appreciate everything, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's
Thanks a
very
lot.
heartening. It's very heartening that you went to the extreme level of changing your jobs to attend this course. It is amazing.
Yes, sir,
We are
because
honored. You are great. Yeah.
yes, sir, because the jobs that I am doing, it's a very critical job, and
Nice.
I have to have my sleep. If I don't have sleep, I will be putting around thousands of people at risk.
See, okay.
So yeah, and out of the whole 3 months, I have maybe done around 2 months that I have started at around 2 o'clock. So it is around, because it's 8 hours job, so I have to finish by 11 o'clock, and then I have to come home. I have to take my shower once again, and then I have to.
What is that job you are doing?
Sir, I am basically driving a train, sir.
Oh, okay.
So it's uh, it's uh, it's the most critical one that the people traveling with me have to be safe.
Electric train.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Hmm.
So in order to make them safe, and in order to do justice,
In Sydney.
for my job,
In
yeah.
Sydney.
Yes,
He
sir.
is in Sydney. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, so
Yeah. Kamal is the one who has got 100% attendance. And
Oh,
thank you, sir. Thanks.
of
Yeah.
all the people who have got 100% attendance, he stands first.
wow.
Thank you, sir. Thanks. Yeah, because
Amazing. It is amazing. I mean, we could not imagine that kind of a person, who will do all these extraordinary things to attend this course. So this course itself is so much valuable. It has so much value. Is what I realized after listening to you.
no, sir, because actually I was looking for something like this where I can learn about the Vedas. And of course, this is just a basic course, and I was not able to go into depths of Vedas, and I was not able to learn more about Panchang and all, because it's just basics now. So I have to learn. So now at least I can feel that there are so many things that I have to learn, and I have to it's a long way to go.
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to everyone, sir, from the bottom of my heart, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
Kamal. Okay. Thank you. And anybody else, or we will request Vishalakshi ji to chant Pradhana.
ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथ्वी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जन सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
ధన్యవాదములండి చావలి విశాలక్ష్మి గారు. Now let's go for national anthem. All of you please rise. Chala Chittibabu garu.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। जय हिंद।
జై హింద్.
जय हिंद.
ధన్యవాదములండి చాలా చిట్టుబాబు గారు.
नमस्कार, धन्यवाद.